To thrust mean is to force someone, but the word thrust is forced. You know what? Just basta forced. Let's go ahead. Beautiful words. She wondered if he had composed them or copied them. She turned quickly to the two typewritten sheets, one of which was a copy. Agreement between Natalie Elizabeth Jones and John V. Burkhardt. We, the undersigned, being of age and of a sound mind, have willingly agreed to a marriage of no more than 6 months, the purpose of which is to conceive a child. John V. Burkhardt will leave the home of Miss Natalie Jones whenever conception has been confirmed by medical tests or at the end of 6 months, whether or not conception has taken place. If there is a child, he or she will be the sole responsibility of the mother, physically, mentally, morally, and financially. Although the father promises not to interfere with the child's upbringing in any way. He reserves the right to visit the child twice a year. Each, each visit to be limited to 3 hours. These visits will be arranged at the convenience of the mother and take place in her home if she is so requests. These visits may continue until the child reaches the age of 18. So meaning to say, I will explain you why, what happened, the agreement that they made. So Natalie is very, what can we say this one? She really dreamed, because Natalie is in the right age, and she really dreamed to have a child because she only have pets, which is the copper and silver, the dog and the cat. So Natalie dreamed to have a child, so that is why she wanted to arrange a marriage, or to be will be able to get pregnant, because she, like what I said, she wanted to have a child. So that is why she arranged a marriage, a kind of agreement, but not actually a couple marriage for the future. It's just an agreement for Natalie will be able to get pregnant. So he make I don't think so if he hired someone or somebody or a man, which is the John V. Burkhardt hired to be able to get pregnant. To be continued, okay? In the interest of the child's mental health, each parent will represent the other in a positive light. There will be no criticism or complaints against the other in the child's presence. Jack had signed and dated. Oh, what the heck is this one? This is very confusing. John and then Jack had signed and dated in the odious document and left a line for her to sign the and date. She did as requested. Then she shoved and what the two agreements back into envelope. Shoved? What shoved? Shoved or shaved? Is this? A kind shoved meaning to say it's a kind of force or push, something like that. Anyway, to be continued the story. So let's. Okay. She felt dirty. She had read a Thomas Hardy novel about a man who had sold his wife and child. Was she better? She was buying a child or trying to buy a child. See, like what I said earlier. She had yeah, to buy someone or to pay someone for she will be able to get pregnant because she really wanted to bear a child. She took a bath and still she felt dirty and continued to weep. All the rest of the afternoon had far into the night. The following week, Natalie's mother drove into her lane in a car she had rented at the Albany airport. I just couldn't wait, darling, to meet your young man. She cried. Oh, what the word is this? What could... As she skipped into the... Let's search first. What is this could word? Oh, I see. A could meaning to say is a kind of a, a talk silence. Yung in Tagalog, ano ba tawag din? Putang ina. Kung sa Bisaya pa, hunghung, kanang ning hunghung siya, ang sa tawag na. Ano ba Tagalog yung putang ina? Ewan ko. Could, ano ba yung tawag mo? Basta, nagsasalita na mahina, ganon. Could, but, is it good? Could. No, it's not
Here's
good.
The definition of good. To be desired or approved of.
Kanina mo hindi good. Could.
Here's the definition of
It's
good.
not good.
To be desired or approved.
Could.
Here's the definition of can. One's range of.
Could.
Here's the definition of queue. Take one's place in a queue.
Ano ba pagbasa nito? Could.
Here's the
It's
definition
not
of
cool. Kid.
Here's the definition of hint. A slight or indirect indication or suggestion.
Kid. Kid. It's not
Here's
kid.
the definition of kid. Informal. A child or young person.
Could.
Here's the definition of food.
Kid.
Here's the
Ina
definition
ko pagbasa
of kid.
nito.
Informal. A child or young person.
Sid. Sid.
According to.
Sid. Sud.
Who do you want to text?
Sud nga eh, putang ina mo.
Sorry, who do you want to text?
Sud.
So,
C-O-O-D.
according to Wikipedia.
C-O-O-E-D.
According to Centers for
Tang ina
Disease.
mo. C-O-O-E-D.
According to Centers for Disease Control and
C-O-O-E-D.
according to Merriam-Webster, to make the low soft cry of a dove or pigeon or a similar sound. The baby cooed quietly in her
Could.
crib.
O, diba?
To talk
Could.
fondly, amorously,
Good.
or appreciatively. The family cooed over the baby pictures.
Could. Oh, I see. It's a could. Perfect. Could pala yun. Could. C-O-O-E-D. Could. Yun yung mahinang pagsasalita. Hong-hong sa Bisaya. Ganon. Ano ba Tagalog yung tangina? Hindi ko alam kung anong Tagalog yung nakalimutan ko. Ano ba tawag doon? Tangina. Basta hong-hong sa Bisaya. Mao na to. Asa na ko ito? Nawala na ko. O, diba nawala na ko? Yawa. Piste. Nawala na ko. Ayan. She could as she skipped into the house. Natalie's mother was 60 going on 16. He's out of town and won't be back until the day before the wedding. Natalie tried to smile. Where did he go? Boston? Natalie could hardly say they didn't know. Do you hear from him every day? He sent this scrapbook, just one letter. I've been in New York selecting my trees. Ayan na naman. There's another word. Trousseau. 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 Google, help me. Trousseau. 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 It's not Percy, Google. Trousseau. Ang ina mo, Google ka. Trousseau. Putang ina. Trousseau. 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 It's not. Trousseau. It's a kind of clothes or household linen, but I don't know what is the correct or a right read this one. I don't know how to read correctly. Is it a trousseau, or I don't know, trousseau,
According to Wikipedia,
trousseau, trousseau. It's not
here's the
process.
definition.
Trousseau.
Here's the definition.
Trousseau. Iwan ko, Google. Ayup. That diverted Mrs. Jens, whose name was Celeste. Celeste, but as the Miss Universe said once she introduced herself, have you remembered that she said, my Celeste? She said Celeste. Diba? Imbes Celeste, yung sinabi niya doon, Celeste Courtesy, Philippines! Ganon. So meaning to say, it's Celeste. It's not just Celeste. Or maybe there's different, but maybe the Miss Universe Philippines prefer to use her name as Celeste. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the right that I've heard when she ano ba tawag doon, yung when she performed and introduced herself. Just find the video of that. Of course, she had to see everything right away. Never mind that Natalie had been working on the Harry Stevenson book. Natalie's little books were there, a charming outlet for an unmarried young woman. Like painting plates, Celeste had never considered the books serious or important. Natalie liked to think that they might give pleasure. This is the hardest thing that I really need to practice. A pleasure. It's a pleasure. Because on our closing spiel, we have thank you for calling ABS-CBN News. Thank you for calling ABS-CBN News and supporting local journalism. We truly appreciate your business. It's been my pleasure.